The town of Ashbourne seemed to hold its breath beneath the twilight sky. Its cobblestone streets shimmered faintly in the last rays of the sun, winding past buildings with ivy climbing their worn walls, windows reflecting a light that felt almost alive. Samantha tightened her scarf as she walked beside Adrian, her eyes scanning every corner, every shadow. "Do you feel it?" she asked softly. "Like the town itself is waiting for us to notice it?" Adrian chuckled. "Waiting? Maybe. Or maybe it's just guiding people who are willing to look closely, people who notice what others overlook." Samantha shivered, unsure if it was the cool evening air or the sense of anticipation crawling over her skin. "I swear it's alive. Every street, every alley, it's like it's breathing." "Then we better not disappoint it," Adrian said, his grin widening. They wandered further, their footsteps echoing against the stone. At the square, near the fountain, Samantha noticed a glimmer on the ground. She bent down and picked up a brittle envelope. "Adrian, look at this," she whispered. "It's very old." He leaned over, his eyebrows raising. "Where did it come from?" "Just lying here," Samantha said, "like it was meant for us." Adrian opened it carefully. Inside was a note, faded but still legible. Samantha read aloud. "To those who remember the promise." Adrian's pulse quickened. "The promise? Sam, this is serious. Whoever left this wanted it to be found." Samantha nodded, a thrill running through her. "Yes, like it was waiting for us." "Then we follow it. Together," Adrian said. The first clue led them down a narrow alley overgrown with ivy, lanterns flickering along the walls. Every step felt purposeful. Every shadow seemed alive with possibility. "Do you think this alley has always been here?" Samantha asked. "It feels hidden, doesn't it?" Adrian said, "Like it only appears when someone is meant to walk it." At the alley's end, a small unmarked door waited. Adrian pushed it open, revealing a tiny shop filled with the scent of old books, polished wood, and a faint floral aroma. Dust motes floated in the dim sunlight, streaming through the grimy windows. "Hello," Samantha called. "Is anyone here?" A frail voice replied. "I've been expecting you." Adrian and Samantha exchanged startled glances. "Expecting us?" Adrian asked. "Yes," said the shopkeeper, emerging from the shadows. His eyes twinkled behind round glasses. "You're here for the promise, aren't you?" Samantha stepped forward cautiously. "The promise? What does that mean?" "Many years ago, a promise was made," the man said, "meant to be discovered only by those who could understand it. You seem like the ones who remember." Adrian swallowed. "Remember? That's us." "Exactly," the man said. "But the path will test you. Courage, trust, and wit will guide the way." They followed the first set of directions into overgrown gardens, abandoned streets, and forgotten libraries. Each step revealed new mysteries and small wonders. "I still don't understand why the note led us to this old bakery," Samantha said, brushing a cobweb from her hair. "Mystery likes drama," Adrian said, grinning. "Admit it, you're enjoying this." "Maybe, but you're enjoying it way too much," Samantha teased. "I'm curious," Adrian said. "Or maybe reckless." "You're reckless," Samantha countered. "And you're cautious," he said. "Together, we're unstoppable." Eventually, they arrived at a stone bridge crossing a gently flowing river. Symbols carved into the sides glimmered faintly. "Look at this," Samantha whispered. "It's like a story etched into the stone." Adrian studied the markings. Tales of promises kept, and we're part of it now. From the trees, a rustle. "Did you hear that?" Samantha asked. "Probably the wind," Adrian said. Or another clue. A boy appeared from the shadows, holding a small lantern. "You're searching for the promise?" he asked softly. "Yes," Adrian said. "Do you know about it?" The boy nodded. "Follow me, but be careful. The path tests more than your eyes." They followed him through twisting trails into a hidden valley bathed in twilight. Fireflies dotted the air, and ancient ruins lay scattered among wildflowers. In the center stood a marble fountain, water trickling softly. Another envelope rested at its edge. Samantha picked it up. Every step feels like a story unfolding. Adrian opened it. The note read, "The heart of the promise is revealed in choices, courage, and love. Only those who act together will find it." Samantha turned to Adrian. "The heart, what does it mean?" Adrian took her hand. "It means we're about to find out together." The shopkeeper appeared again from the shadows. "Many forget the heart of a promise," he said softly. "They see only words. The heart is revealed in actions, trust, and love." Days passed as they explored the valley. Hidden chambers, inscriptions, and messages left by generations tested their curiosity, intelligence, and trust. They argued over interpretations, teased each other, and shared moments of heartfelt vulnerability. Suddenly, the floor shifted beneath them, revealing a staircase descending into darkness. "Should we go down?" Samantha whispered. Adrian nodded. "We came this far, together." Torches lined the walls of the hidden chamber. In the center sat a crystal orb, pulsing with soft light. Samantha approached slowly. "It's beautiful, almost alive." Adrian placed his hand next to hers. "The heart of the promise, maybe this is it." The orb glowed brighter, casting patterns across the walls. Whispered voices echoed. "Trust, courage, love." Samantha's hand trembled. It knows us." Adrian smiled, brushing a loose strand of hair from her face. "It's part of us now." Their adventure continued through weeks of discovery. They explored the forgotten clock tower, the hidden library filled with messages from generations past, and a network of underground tunnels where carvings told long-lost stories. Each discovery brought laughter, suspense, and the occasional debate. They met a mysterious scholar who challenged their interpretations, a wandering musician whose tunes seemed to unlock the valley's memories, and a local elder who shared cryptic advice about courage and trust. Every step, every moment strengthened their bond, tested their wits, and deepened their curiosity. They were learning the true meaning of the promise, one discovery at a time. By the final night in the valley, they climbed a hill overlooking Ashbourne, now glowing softly under the moonlight. Samantha leaned against Adrian, exhausted but exhilarated. "I've never felt anything like this," she said. "The promise, it was meant for us, wasn't it?" Adrian smiled, holding her hand. "It was. And it always will be, as long as we remember it together." They watched the town below, knowing that every street, every shadow, held stories waiting to be rediscovered. Some promises, no matter how long forgotten, are never truly lost. As Adrian and Samantha descended the hill, the valley behind them glimmered faintly, as if acknowledging their courage. Yet, the air carried a strange hush, a feeling that their journey was far from over. "Do you feel that?" Samantha whispered, glancing around. Like the town, it's still alive, still watching. Adrian nodded, a thrill running through him. "It's not done with us yet. Somehow, I think there's more to uncover." The next morning, a soft fog clung to the streets of Ashbourne. Lanterns glowed dimly through the mist, and the couple wandered deeper into areas they hadn't explored before. Broken archways, abandoned workshops, and streets lined with shuttered windows whispered secrets. "Look at these symbols," Samantha said, pointing to carvings along an old fountain. "They're different from the ones in the valley." Adrian leaned closer. "They tell a story of someone who came before, someone who made a promise they couldn't keep." Samantha frowned. "Do you think we'll find them?" "Maybe," Adrian said. "Or maybe we're meant to finish what they started." As they moved forward, a sudden sound made them freeze. A door creaked open in one of the old buildings. A figure stepped out, a woman draped in a cloak, her eyes sharp but kind. "You're following the promise, aren't you?" she asked. "Yes," Adrian replied cautiously. "Do you know it?" The woman smiled faintly. I've been waiting for those who could. The promise is bigger than a single person or even a single generation. It's about courage, trust, and the willingness to see what others cannot. Samantha stepped closer. So all of it, we're part of something larger. Yes, the woman said. And it's not over yet. There's one final test. The heart of the town itself. Adrian exchanged a glance with Samantha. What do we need to do? The woman handed them a folded parchment. Follow the map. Solve what is hidden. Only together can you succeed. Following the map, Adrian and Samantha ventured into the outskirts of the town. A river shimmered in the morning sun, and ancient stone bridges arched over the water. Each step revealed hints, riddles etched in stones, small charms left behind, and hidden pathways covered by ivy and roots. At one point, Samantha paused. Adrian, look. She pointed to a narrow tunnel behind a waterfall. A faint light flickered inside. Do you think we should go in? Adrian asked, excitement and caution mixing in his voice. Samantha's eyes sparkled. We came this far, didn't we? Together. Inside, the tunnel opened into a vast cavern, walls sparkling with crystalline formations. The light reflected in every direction, creating patterns like dancing stars. In the center stood an ancient stone pedestal, engraved with a single word, heart. Adrian approached it slowly. This must be it, the heart of the promise. Samantha took his hand. Are we ready? As their hands touched the pedestal, a soft hum filled the cavern. Shadows shifted along the walls, forming scenes. People from long ago making choices, keeping promises, and facing fears. Whispered voices spoke of love, courage, and trust. Adrian whispered, "It's incredible. It's showing us everything, every promise ever made." Samantha's eyes welled with tears. And now it's ours to understand, to protect, to continue. The cavern shimmered, revealing another passage leading upward. They followed it to a hidden garden bathed in golden light. Flowers of colors they had never seen swayed gently, and a warm breeze carried the faintest scent of memory and magic. Look at this place, Samantha said. It's like a dream or a reward. Adrian smiled. It's real. We've earned it. As they explored, they discovered notes, inscriptions, and small gifts left by past travelers who had honored the promise. Each one added a layer to the story, a legacy of courage, of loyalty, of love transcending time. They laughed over puzzles and challenges, teasing each other endlessly. Adrian tried to solve a complicated lock, and Samantha rolled her eyes. Need my help, genius? Of course not, Adrian said, feigning confidence. I've got this. 30 minutes later, he was muttering under his breath, and Samantha laughed so hard she nearly fell to the ground. Maybe the town is teaching you humility, she teased. And maybe it's teaching you patience, Adrian shot back, grinning. Eventually, they reached the edge of the garden, where a towering stone archway stood. Beyond it, Ashbourne looked alive in a way it never had before. Streets gleamed, windows glowed warmly, and the soft murmur of life hummed in every corner. This is the town itself acknowledging us, Samantha whispered. Adrian squeezed her hand. And we've changed too. We've learned, we've trusted, we've acted together. That's the true heart of the promise. They lingered there for hours, retracing their steps, absorbing every detail. The valley, the hidden chambers, the crystal orb, and the garden, all pieces of a puzzle they had solved not alone, but together. Finally, as the sun dipped below the horizon, they walked hand in hand back into Ashbourne, the streets familiar yet alive with new magic. Every shadow seemed to smile. Every building held a secret nod of approval. Samantha looked at Adrian, eyes shining. Do you think we'll ever forget this? Adrian smiled, brushing a loose strand of hair from her face. No, some promises, no matter how long forgotten, are never truly lost. And now, we carry them forward. As night fell, the town seemed to sigh, a contented exhale that carried through the streets. Adrian and Samantha stood together, knowing that this adventure would linger in their hearts forever, and that the promise they had uncovered was not an end, but a beginning, an eternal invitation for those brave enough to seek it. The stars above Ashbourne glittered as if in applause, and for the first time, the town felt complete. A story had been remembered, a promise kept, and a new legacy begun. Thanks for watching our story. That's the end of this adventure, but there are many more waiting for you. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling stories and unforgettable journeys.